Local Navy veteran is one of more than 1,000 volunteers who are helping people get out of Afghanistan.
He served there more than a decade ago and formed close relationships with villagers who supported his mission. New tonight, our Chris Horne shows how he's paying it back. Chris?
Tom, Jose Roman's mission 10 years ago was to develop relationships with villagers. They, in turn, could help as interpreters and fellow warriors in the battle with the Taliban. Now he's helping them flee their country. Jose Roman knows what's happening on the ground in Afghanistan because he knows people on the ground. In fact, these pictures of the aftermath of the explosions at the Kabul airport, with victims being carted away in wheelbarrows this morning, came to him from people he knows. He worked with them as part of a unit that included naval special warfare, SEALs, and other military.
What happens next is that the Taliban are already kind of doing their retribution and collecting people, and there's a lot of people that are going to be killed behind this.
Roman and a group of other volunteers are helping evacuees with immigration and logistics as they flee Taliban rule.
The Taliban are controlling the checkpoints. The Taliban are controlling who gets to leave and who gets to go, and I think that puts our soldiers and Marines on the ground even more at risk.
Roman says there will be Afghans and Americans alike who get left behind, but he has helped several friends make it out.
I just recently, I had a win when I had a friend that was actually hiding out in the airport. He worked there, and I just got notice today that he was able to manifest, and he's on a flight out. So that was one that, that was touch and go the entire week.
And one of the people Roman was able to help arrived in Connecticut earlier this summer. He lost two brothers to the Taliban and was injured himself working alongside American Special Forces. And he started the immigration process 9 years ago. Chris Horne, 10 on your side.
And this story